This is week 4 video journal for cspu 640. Psychology provide 101 mentor. Okay, yeah. I love this idea. I just finished doing a recording for a presentation on the culture of poverty, and one of the biggest ways to help support students living in poverty is through mentorship. So absolutely, I love this idea. Provide one-to-one mentorship support for students in public schools. I would be all about it. I would really want to work with kids who are struggling with poverty. I feel like I have learned a lot about children living in poverty. I've had a lot of family, a lot of friends, myself. I had some poverty exposure growing up, so I would love to be a mentor, help them just to understand, to experience that there is more than what they're currently being exposed to at home. Because we know that people in poverty typically don't get a skill or education from school, so they end up not making much money, which just continues the cycle of poverty. It's really hard to break out of. The federal poverty level is extremely low. 15 million kids live under the federal poverty level, and the federal poverty level is already so low that even up to twice as much of it is still, you're barely scraping by with making twice 200% of federal poverty level. So the number is more like 40 to 45% of kids living in America are barely scraping by. Their parents are. So anyway, I would totally love to be a mentor for kids in public schools. I think that even as I go on and I'm a professional, I'm going to be a mentor to some kids. And I know that there were professionals in school who were mentors to me. And I know my husband had mentors in school, and we feel like, when your parents don't know about education, the people in school are really the people who help you make it through. We can't be an island. These students can't figure out financial aid for college or what jobs are good for making a living wage. They don't have that experience or that exposure yet. So, and to help guide them, expand their network, introduce them to a new way of communicating, a professional way of communicating when needed. I just think that mentorship is probably the one major way out of poverty for children in poverty. So yeah, to answer the prompt, I would be all about it. I would love to do that.